Geez, opulent statues much?
I love how the guards have shields with feet, some of them.
Oh, yeah.
So Ganondorf is a character that literally
Don't you mean Ganondorf Dragmire?
Ganondorf is a character that literally has, like, every iteration of him, in my opinion, has become my favorite, as I've seen them. Chronologically. It's a character where every design, in my opinion, has, like, surpassed the last version I saw.
They're all amazing,
It's
so...
unbelievably cool, every time. And right now, my favorite version is Hyrule Warriors.
That's wrong.
I like Twilight Princess Ganon the best. He's still my favorite.
Because you haven't seen all of them yet.
I know I haven't, but so far,
Right now, your
the last
choice is
version
correct.
I've seen is the fucking Twilight
Yeah.
Hyrule Warriors,
Warriors.
and that one is super cool with the 2 swords.
It is.
And the fucking dreadlocks. I'll take it.
Look how imposing this guy is.
Yeah,
What an edgelord.
like that's why it's like just keep that mask on.
Look at this camera.
She's like, how do you see out of that helmet, sir?
And it's like you're so straightforward and to the point, but you pick a goofy ass iguana, it's like chameleon face helmet thing.
It's off-putting.
It's so weird and great. That chair is not comfortable.
And that's when we bent the knee.
Zant will remember that.
Meh. All right. If you want to talk about who's your waifu between the 3 goddesses?
Faror, Nairu, and Din.
Always
Yeah,
Din.
always Din.
Always Din.
Din from Oracle of Seasons.
Hunka hunka burning love, my friend. Protection is nice. Wind is aight. Fire.
God, their designs are the best in the Oracle of, or the Seasons and Ages games. Like,
I can't
hands
remember
down.
What they look like.
I got a burn in love. Also, do you remember when you do Din's Fire for the first time in
Yeah.
Ocarina?
Yeah,
and he
of
does a
course.
fucking Hadouken pose?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
So
here!
cool. I love it.
What is even close to that?
If you're in that, you got Hyrule Historia open on your lap.
Yeah, I do.
You should go and look at the designs in Seasons and Ages. They're really good.
Okay.
And look at Ralph in Seasons and Ages too while you're there. And fucking
will.
General Onox.
And check
like,
Clark.
General Onox is sick.
Look at the proportions of this Majora's Mask link that they didn't use, where he's in between adult
Yeah,
and
I've
teen.
seen that before.
Yeah, he's a tween. It's
pretty neat.
Tween Link.
Get that tween demographic.
Look how pretty she is. Very pretty. Where's my Zelda Bishojo statue? Or my Midna? Oh my god, I just gave myself an erection.
You want to take care of that?
No.
You want
You'll
Wooly?
just have to...
You want Wooly to take care of
You'll
that?
just have to play knowing it's there.
Okay.
I'm gonna just hide my amiibo right about now. Get it off the table.
Well, I meant adult Midna.
He meant, yeah.
The proper one.
As if you discriminate.
Yeah, well.
Your pants doesn't.
Ow!
Oh, you know who we all forgot about?
Who?
Laruto. Ruto from
Majora's Mask?
Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Everyone
No, I didn't
forgets
forget.
Laruto. Yeah, you did. I just said the name and we were all like, huh?
Well, because I was like, in my head, I was like, you mean the Majora's Mask one? Like,
Because
what?
you go back to Majora's Mask and you're like, you got Medley, you got Tetra,
Cremia?
and then
You
what?
got the stock
I love
pot in
that.
hand. You got tons. Cremia.
Oh, and then don't forget the fairy as well. The
Well,
Great
he's
Fairy.
prompt,
Yeah.
that guy. Always on time. And I'm always on time. And give you my all. So, baby, be mine.
I'm not always there when you call. Baby, here comes Ja Rule to ruin the song. Every hero of time needs a lady. What would I be without my midnight, baby? I'm a wolf, so put it on me.
man.
Phantom Hourglass, you said, Liam?
No,
Oracle of Seasons and Ages.
Sorry.
Yeah. That game has cool character designs.
I guess I'll also do the thing.
The Deku Tree in Ages 2 has a really good design.
Yeah, Deku Tree's most exotic waifu.
The Oracle of Ages one. Seriously.
Because I never beat Oracle of Ages or Seasons.
That's the hard one.
No, not Colin!
Do you remember this bit? This is the cutscene that scared all those children.
Yeah. I was scared. You were scared.
I was scared.
Chris Who, don't scare. I never scare. Oh, that helmet, man.
It's awesome.
So I was
Fucking
talking to someone.
art.
I was talking to someone really about a really interesting thing about Twilight Princess and plus how.
Sorry, you kind of mumbled that. Can you say that
Sorry,
again?
I was talking to someone about something very interesting that I didn't really connect until like a few weeks ago. Where for Wind Waker they used Riddle of Steel from the Conan the Barbarian, the original movie soundtrack, as like as one of the hype trailers. Not for the first trailer of Wind Waker, obviously.
Really?
But for the second one, where people were like, "Okay,
Like
all
straight
right."
up a Conan track.
A Conan track.
Wow.
And they used the track again for Twilight Princess.
I didn't know that.
For or a variation thereof. The main guy that torches Conan's like village at the very start of the movie wears Midna's helmet.
No fucking shit.
It's almost exactly the same. It's in this exact same shape. Like some of the etchings in
Exact
the middle.
is a really specific word.
now.
It's
is
in
it
the
is
same
it that
shape.
close
Now,
though?
Matt, you got to be careful here because you're drawing parallels to fucking Conan and Zelda.
Which, if you think about Twilight Princess, is not that far removed. It's edgy. It's a bit darker than normal.
And it's the same kind of helmet, really?
I mean, if you have your phone, you can look it up. But
So now I've got to
So
get
I-
a sword and shield.
good.
Do you remember how she equips them? No?
Really?
It's
No.
great. I always really like that animation. The animation is the reward. Wrong way.
Oh man, yeah. The Oracle's got some interesting shit going on here.
Have you seen Impa in the Oracle games?
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah.
And Link and Ricky and Maple.
The animals are great. Maple too. Maple, yeah.
Ralph.
Maple flies. Yeah, Ralph is like the rival. He's the rival. He's Link's rival character.
Yeah, is he like a wizard?
No, he's a swordsman.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
wolf.
he's kind of dressed like a wizard. Interesting.
Yeah, he is kind of. You're totally right.
Yeah, I forgot you can talk to animal buddies.
Maple flies around on a broom and throws items around. And later in the game, she gets a UFO. Yeah.
Sure.
You see the Deku tree there and the little Moe Deku tree?
Yeah, totally.
It's
Yeah.
not a bad
Little
thing.
scrub.
That's when you travel back in time. You see the Moe Deku tree.
Because I feel like
That
like,
squirrel looks like it's gonna explode, or chipmunk rather.
it's like, why does this kangaroo have boxing gloves in Hyrule?
Cause shut up.
I don't think it's high. It's a different area.
The time still doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. You're totally right. But then again, there's a bunch of shit that's totally out of whack. Like, if you go to Link's Awakening, Link's Awakening is really the first one where, like, Zelda got personality.
She's got personality.
And Link's Awakening has some stuff like the Yoshi doll and shit, you know?
Okay.
Which is,
Yeah.
like, just
Chain
weird.
chomps and shit.
And the camera, the guy who takes photos of you. And you go fishing for the first time and stuff. I don't know if you know that, but Link's Awakening was like a big part of Zelda getting personality. Because if you think about before that, it's all just like kind of
a little dry.
It's regular like
it's
fantasy
story
stuff.
text.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I believe that. Viran looks like a Cartoon Network
Viran,
villain.
yeah, she's cool.
I always forget that.
She's the Ages character.
Yeah.
I always forget that in Link's Adventure, like so many things started there too, like the magic meter and using spells and stuff like that. I always forget that stuff.
In the storage loft.
Never forget the Ballad of the Windfish.
Never
Nope.
forget.
That song's fantastic. I remember when they played it at God, what was the orchestra called? The concert? Ballad of the
Ballad of the
Symphony of the Goddesses.
Symphony of the Goddesses.
That was it was a really good
I
one.
have to check when that's playing again.
I saw an ad for it in the Metro actually.
No, but like I hope it's not during another con or something like it was last
Right.
year.
Right.
So
You think they'll like tease some new music?
they did last year,
Possible.
but I didn't go because again I was at a con. I was at
Monster.
Con, I believe. Yeah. it was
So he
MomoCon.
calls down the birds to attack you.
Good.
Are they just gonna like take the Song of Storms and play it backwards and make something amazing out of it? Just keep that trend up. We've done it all. We're now just going backwards through our catalog and inversing the music.
Play it again.
You can't beat this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to get up behind him and scare him.
Come on, Babu, help out.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go. He taught you the secret technique of. Oh, he's gonna get so pissed off.
Here you bite his asshole.
Kills himself.
Just chew on it like jerky.
This is fucking wolf that's just jumping on people's roofs and causing a ruckus all night.
Oh wow, you can now like see all these dolls and stuff that
Yeah,
weren't
there's
really
tiny details
they didn't
there.
really have much definition before. That's pretty cool.
It's almost as if this is in some type of high definition.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean to talk to you.
I hate you, in fact.
Oh, I'm just taking in all the environment. It's really cool. I really like that.
All that shit.
so
I
think
just
I have
only
to go
didn't
up
notice all
there.
those scribbles on the wall.
I will say though, just as far as like animation goes, Wolf Link
Oh yeah, that
It's
happens a
little
few
sti-
times.
He's a little stiff.
compared to Okami.
Yeah. That is a
Compared
high
to fucking
standard. But
Amaterasu, you know, it's not doing it. Just like Agro puts opponent to shame,
Agro.
unfortunately.
At the same time, though, you're a wolf the entire way in one thing, and you're one. Like,
Yeah.
You stop
No,
being one after
totally,
a while.
totally.
So this Ordon shield, if I'm remembering right, there's only one of them in the game, and it's this
Like-
Ordon shield, right?
Yeah.
And you can buy wooden shields to replace it if it lights on fire.
Yeah, 'cause it burns away,
But you
right?
can never get another Ordon shield. Can't climb the ladder. So you want to keep this Ordon shield if you care about that kind of shit, you
What's
know?
your prize at the end of the game for having it?
Nothing.
Your own satisfaction.
Your own
Action of a job well
satisfaction.
done.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be fucked up if Amaterasu wasn't better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you went
But-
through some shit.
But I think it's just, honestly, it's more just like animal animation in the Zelda games is not on point with like the other
The chickens are
games.
really good. Look at
Yeah,
that
the
chicken.
chickens.
I don't know, I bet
you
you I can
seen
find
the
some better
chickens?
chickens.
That's swimming. It's good.
I can find some better chickens.
Yeah, well, you can't
Gosh.
find better
By the way.
Kukos.
Have you seen Pojo?
Yes. I have.
But have you?
I have. Vividly. There you
I
go.
modeled it.
I modeled it myself. Spent my own dollars on it.
Paid to have him in Mace.
Is this Colin's house?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna put a trap in Colin's
I was
bed.
gonna say shit in his bed.
That's the trap.
Hey, does the fucking CDI games, do they have a section in this book?
No, they're erased from history, unfortunately. I wish, but no. Nintendo
Like
Nintendo literally never. They don't address those
Yeah,
games. Period. They don't count.
There was a page, but Shiggy showed up and slit the guy's throat
Yeah.
and put it in there.
Ah, whoops.
No, you needed this dialogue.
I needed it.
What webcomic was that where someone figures out the Zelda timeline and then a master sword comes through his back and it's just Shigeru doing the smile?
Well, the shame about
I
that.
don't recall. I don't
It's
recall.
a
The
really
shame
good
about that,
one.
I think I know what you're talking about, and that
Yeah.
came out months before
But-
Hyrule Historia
yeah,
came out
yeah.
and like fucking officialized the timeline.
It's just like someone finally pieced it together and it's just like shink. And then the big fucking smile on his face. Beautiful.
Yeah, Miyamoto famous for his stabbings and random employee kidnappings.
And outbursts and table flippings.
Well, Yeah,
'cause-
exactly.
But people say
Those are
that.
real.
But
I know.
I'd sooner believe that he smiled and then silently, like, just sacrificed a programmer on a table.
Yeah.
There's these things
If you don't
that-
take all the characters out of Paper Mario, it'll be you next.
See, if you're...
And just think about what you've done, and then the translator's like, he's very upset.
If
He's
you're-
very upset.
if
He's
He's
You're a
very
Japanese-
upset right now.
smiling with blood on his hands
Yeah.
and face.
If you're a Japanese genius, people give you some slack. Is it okay that Miyamoto flies off the handle and screams in people's faces for hours? Yes, because he's in Miyamoto. Is it okay that Miyazaki regularly shits in his own son's bed and poisons him a little bit every day? Yeah, because it's Miyazaki, it's fine.
Hey, man. Hayao is a genius.
There you go! You just excused him poisoning his own son every day! And you're right to do so.
Dude, people in positions of power get away with more shit. We know
So,
this.
so these are super well designed in this game. I don't know if you remember.
Every single one is awesome.
They look fantastic.
I wish they'd come back.
Twilight Princess 2.
I just mean wish the designs were reused.
I once had a
somewhere else.
dream that there was a Twilight Princess 2 and Link had a motorcycle that could fly.
Yes. I do remember.
You should start designing that game.
Yeah, I know. And he had the mole mitts from Minish Cap and some other games.
These things that feel like they should be from Okami.
These fucking
No,
totemas.
these belong in Mononoke.
Yes. Wasn't one of them like a goofball one that like
I think there's one that's kind
has
of
like a
silly.
comedic relief?
I think there's like a frog or something.
I don't recall that, but I remember their designs do run the gamut.
One of them has a total comic relief moment where it looks at the camera and does like a what kind of thing.
Oh, that strikes me as familiar, actually.
It'll
I think
happen.
it's like a frog
We'll get
or something.
there. We'll get there.
I Ordona.
Yeah.
Link's like, damn.
No.
So tired of running
Yeah.
in dog form.
Well, either that or just like, shitpost dog face.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like, I don't know what's going on.
This is fine.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah,
There's this
exactly.
one that has the thing in the center, the carbuncle looking one. Get wrecked.
Always with the cursed powers of darkness.
Get bodied.
I have the one where it's the lab that's holding like a noose, and it just has like MS Paint pop font, like I'm ready to fucking die.
It'd be great for this version. They just add in something, and there's just like the imprisoned shows up.
Knuckles shows up.
No, the imprisoned Knuckles.
Giant mouth coming out of the ground.
But it's red.
The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Knuckles.
Man, this game sure is better with this new technology, lock-on technology.
It fits on your Wii U somehow.
I really wish Sega re-released every game a year later with an N Knuckles version.
Yeah.
I think that would be legitimately fantastic.
Echo the Dolphin and Knuckles.
Yeah. Yakuza 5 and Knuckles.
Vector Man and Knuckles.
It would have bankrupted them or put them in a position of unparalleled
absolute
power.
Yeah.
Absolute power.
They'd still be making consoles.
They just release a console that just puts Knuckles in it. Like it traps him inside the hardware. This is a kid
Well,
right
you get the discount console where the Knuckles lock-on cart is like it's part of the
stuck
system.
in the machine.
It's part of the system. It's part of the hardware. You have to play every
Well,
game with the
I love all the
Knuckles
fake
filter.
ones people have made, like Streets of Rage and Knuckles and
course,
stuff like
of
that.
course.
Those are stellar.
You can't forget Knuckles and Knuckles.
Knuckles and Knuckles with Knuckles.
He doesn't chuckle.
I suck fuck at sucking Knuckles.
Dang. Dang, boy.
Nintendo could have done it with Tingle if they wanted to push it hard enough.
They pushed it as far as I think they should have.
Tingle and Knuckles Adventure.
I hooked up my fucking Game Boy Advance, and I did the Tingle shit.
You get the bombs. You meet David Jr. and
I
stuff.
did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
I can't remember all their names.
And your
David
life
Jr.
did not change.
I think one of them's called Knuckle. I can't remember though.
Did you do the Stone of Agony?
Look.
Not in Wind Waker.
In the Rumble Pack back in the day.
On the 64.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
I played it on the GameCube version, but
Get in there.
Get in here. That's a good get in this thread gif.
no,
Yeah,
it's a good
that's-
anti-air grab.
Yeah, it is.
Protector of the high Twilight skies.
Yeah.
Oh man, Thelma's the best. Sorry.
I like.
okay.
I prefer Louise, but
Yeah, look at that.
that's great.
Look how she equips that. I always really like that.
This is how you use this, right? I want
this.
Game.
When Hyrule Warriors was coming out, I really wished that would be an alternate weapon for Midna.
Like a taunt or something.
No, like another style. Like how Link's got like the spinner and shit, you know?
Think about how the Twilight creatures wear their shit though. It's like she would think it goes there.
That's true.
Even the fucking text box is elaborate.
Fortunately,
and
in this
ornate.
version, you only have to gather a little bit less.
Yeah, they cut it down a little bit. And I think it's like 30% less or something like that.
Something like that.
30% less
Yeah,
Tears of Light.
yeah.
That should be on the cover.
You will have to gather 1 tear of light.
I'm glad
How
they
many
did cut it
tears
down a
are you
little.
crying, bitch?
I really didn't
Yeah.
find them like all that enjoyable at all. I don't
Link,
think most people
You're
did.
gonna have to go find the Triforce piece. The Triforce piece has been shattered across
into one
one
piece. One Triforce piece remains before you've reassembled all the Triforce
pieces.
pieces.
Piece. Exactly. Oh, fuck.
That's like if they're going to re-release Metroid Prime 1 and actually change some more stuff up, they'd change the artifact hunt towards the end.
And in Metroid Prime 2, they'd add
Metroid-
that fucking one critter a second time later in the game.
No, in Metroid Prime 2, they'd make it so that you don't have to fucking read poems and decipher their meanings.
So in this spot in the game, I can't do it. I don't know the exact setup for it. But if you set up the enemies in just the right way, you can
do the triple kill.
Oh, really?
Well, yes, but you can jump out of world up on top of the ridge, and you can just look around up there, and there's a bunch of shit up there. That's how you get the Master Sword early in this game.
All right.
Yeah, you see, these dudes, like if Midna sees the shield and she's thinking of these guys, she would put the shield on her face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just got bodied. I'm kind of shocked, actually.
Wow.
I'm kind of shocked, actually.
They were kind of blocking the view.
Like I said, I'm
so-
kind of shocked, actually.
Okay, I heard, yeah.
So,
All right, well, you know, that's what the retry button's for.
Put it in hero mode.
but yeah, basically you go up on the edge and you walk around a whole bunch because you see this area is like really, really big.
Yeah, okay.
And you eventually pick up a Kuko, I believe, and you jump off and just fly towards where the Master Sword would be, way before you've done anything else in the game. It's really neat, actually.
So that speedrun tech.
Yeah, it's really neat.
So yeah, if you're talking about like Metroid Echoes, I'd love to see like other language translations of that game to see what they turn those poems into.
Well, it was weird because, like, I think at least for the first two Metroid Primes, like for European versions, they changed up quite a bit. They added more voice acting. Like Samus actually talks a little bit in Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
No kidding. Wow.
And guest Jennifer Hale, of course.
Of course.
So they added little like changes, like not quite the level that MGS games would get because the European versions were always late.
Yeah.
And they added all those extras and difficulties and shit.
European Extreme.
Yeah, and they added all these weird things to Metroid Prime 1 and 2. I was going to say, though, it's like they kind of knew that those were a problem, so that's why I like in Metroid Prime 3, they have that fetch quest, but you can get the things that you need all throughout the adventure, and then they basically say towards the end, if you remember, they just go, oh, you need all these, like, pieces of whatever.
Oh, you already have them.
You already have, like, I think I was missing 2.
Yeah. Totally.
And I was like, oh, wow, that's much better design.
Yeah,
For sure.
Because that Echo shit. I remember when I think you were the one that was telling me. No, it wasn't you. It was Shmup God Pat. Was like, it's a great game, but you're gonna hit a point and you're gonna want to give up. Just persevere.
Just don't give up, yeah.
Echoes?
For Echoes.
Yeah.
And I hit that slump and went, man, and I dropped that
I
controller.
remember when you were doing that, and I remember you being,
while.
like, depressed.
It was really a bummer.
I remember calling you, you're talking to you, and you're like, man, no, I was playing Metroid Prime 2 tonight, I don't want to do anything.
The light suit is the greatest thing. And then
You got the
just-
ass beads.
Fuck.
I don't care, Nintendo.
There's less of them than there used to be.
They're just anal beads.
But what? But those are two per piece.
Yep.
That's not.
Hey, man, be a professional. No, but find less of them now. Yeah.
Now it's easier for Wolf Lake to chew on your asshole.
He'll at least be polite about it now.
He'll at least say thank you.
Yeah, I think honestly, like the key to making a good Link partner is to have the partner pretty much despise Link.
We'll make them don't be annoying too. That'd be a good one. Nintendo didn't get that memo. I really hate how Fi constantly gives you those Wii brand reminders, though.
And Navi, you know.
No. Like, your battery's dying. You've been
yeah.
playing for a long time.
Why
You
don't
should take a break.
You should take a break.
He
That
said.
fucking shit. I hate it. I really, really despise that.
You've been playing Street Fighter for a long time. Why
You
don't
should
you
take a break. Fuck you.
I'm in the middle of a round.
Yeah.
He just did a wake up super.
Just completely interrupt your...
Oh!